Hello, how's it going? Saltire here, returning after what's been a wee bit of a lengthy break. I had to get into hospital for a small operation to try and clear up a back problem that I've had for a number of years. And when I got the call with the appointment, they offered me the chance of surgery to a carpal tunnel issue that I had in my left hand. This issue meant that I couldn't use it properly. In fact, it's pretty redundant, to be honest with you. And I could just about use two of my fingers, the two nails of my thumb. And I've had it for about 2 years, easily 2 years now. So yeah, it was great news to know that I could get it done. I mean, it should have been done all that length of time ago, but they get both of my back and the carpal tunnel were pushed back because of the pandemic. So yeah, I was happy to get that call. Anyway, I was in for 4.5 days, and it seems to have all gone well, although I haven't fully recovered yet. I still got a bit of soreness in my back, and I haven't got the proper feeling in my left hand yet. It'll probably take a few more weeks yet, and that will determine whether or not the surgery has been successful, because that's the least likely one, that I might get a positive outcome. With my back, it feels 10 times better now. A lot of the pain's gone, and all I have now really is just, like I say, the soreness from the operation. But anyway, I should be able to do a Let's Play. I want to do a Let's Play. I've been dying to do this one for a while, and it's been requested by our team leader, Ahil11, someone who's become quite a good friend, I would say, or it's fair to say, over the 4 or 5 years that I've been sort of working with him. And we've had many conversations and discussions over that time via text and voice chat. And I like him, real down to earth bloke. And he says, he speaks his mind, and I appreciate that in people. Now, the faction has been requested by another core team member. His name is Moskaflaka. Starting to get to know him a little bit now. Quite a funny guy, and he does make me laugh quite a lot. Some of the antics he gets up to with his memes and his gifs during his banter on the Discord channels. Anyway, I've enabled the blood mod that was made by Swagger, another core team member. And actually, Swagger was the guy who made this background intro here. That's pretty impressive. So kudos to you for that, Swagger. Now I'm going to be playing the latest beta, obviously. It was released on the 30th September, and we've already got another patch for it, a new patch for it, hotfix, that has changed one or two things and dealt with some bugs that we needed attended to. So the official numbering is now 0.5.1. This new updated beta comes with a massive new map. Apparently it's the largest map ever made for a Rome Total War or a Medieval 2 mod. And again, the core team member who made that was Jorolaf, or also known as the Wizard. It's a nickname he's picked up for being so brilliant at many things, not just making this map. But yeah, it's massive, ambitious project. And on top of that, in this massive new map, we have many more new regions. We've got over 900 now, 900 settlements, and they've all been researched, or many of them been researched by our brilliant historians. There's a lot here that you probably won't recognise the names of, because I certainly don't. For myself, not that that says much. I'm no historian for sure, and what I know about history could probably fit on the back of a postage stamp, but there you go. But yeah, a lot of research has gone into them, and then of course we have many new units made by Tone's a modder who was one of the original modders, I believe, with the REMASTERED Surrectum. He certainly goes way back a long time with it. And he came here to help and virtually taking over the whole model making with the units. Brilliant stuff. You'll see them once we get into some battles. There's new buildings, new skins, and what else is there? New loading screens, new music, I believe. I don't think the music was on the previous beta. There's music from Rome Total Realism and Imperium Surrectum, and Jorolaf, the wizard, has also made a sub-mod where you can have the vanilla in place of it if you want to, so another thing to look out for too. And that's it. There's lots more I could probably go on about, but I just can't think of them off the top of my head. You know, new textures, fixes, and yeah, a lot of stuff involved in this. So with that said, just one other thing, talking about our Discord. You're welcome to join. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can come and be a part of the community. It's you can bring your questions there, any issues that you have. You can possibly even become a public beta tester, and then you can do some testing for us and give us your feedback. It's free, don't cost you anything, and really is a lot of nice people on there, and some of the banter's quite good. In fact, some of the banter's very funny as well. There's some characters, believe me. Alright then, I've waffled on long enough, let's get moving. It's a new game, Imperial campaign obviously. We're going to be playing as Epirus. It's chosen, requested by Falaka. I believe this is his favourite faction. Now we also have this faction information here, again researched by our brilliant historians. I've read it because I've tested 2 or 3 turns on this actual faction, although I haven't done any gameplay, but just tested some early stuff, and I've read this already. So I'll scroll down quite slowly. That'll allow you to pause and read it at your leisure if you want to. Very interesting. And I believe every faction has got one of these, or almost every faction has got one. So it just shows you the work that our historians do. It's them that provide all this for us. Okay, so the mod is balanced on hard and hard, which is where I'll be playing. You can play whichever suits your ability or experience. I'd certainly think twice about playing on very hard. I have given it a go and it's doable, but you need to be a bloody masochist to play it really. It's tough, it is tough, but let's say it's doable. I got a fair little bit into it before I sort of it just got too much, and I just decided to revert back to hard and hard. Coward, they shout. No, I wasn't. I've just been sensible. It's mental. Okay, no realistic governments. I don't care for that. No battle time limit. I always rock with that. I've got my reasons. I won't go into the details again. I've done it several times before in other Let's Plays. I don't like following the characters. There's a lot of messing about for no real reason. And I'll be playing the short campaign. The victory conditions here, this would just take way too long to try and get through. Even if I was successful, it would be amazing. No, I'm playing a short campaign because I'm sort of like semi-role playing, slightly role playing if you like. I'll be narrating telling a sort of story, a tale around about two of Pyrrhus's sons, Alexander and Helenus. The eldest son, Ptolemy, he'd already died when they were besieging or retreating from Sparta, and around about the same time as Pyrrhus died. So there you go. Like I told you, I don't have a great knowledge of history, but that's something that I remember reading at some point. So there we go, short campaign it is. We're all ready to rock and roll. The faction rating difficulty is hard. That's done by some of our core team members. And there we go, Epirus it is. Let's get ourselves down onto the campaign map. I will let the intro movie play, just for that little bit of nostalgia, and plus the fact that I actually like it.
The Greeks could rule the world. Alexander did. He took a Greek army to the far Indus. There was nothing left to conquer. The world was his. But Alexander is dead. His empire is gone. His soul live in evil days. The free men of Greece have turned on each other instead of their proper enemies. Those who envy all the Greeks have done. Alexander must weep if the dead weep. I would weep in his place, but I would also hope. The world turns. What was may come again. The fates still spin the web of men's lives. So now, perhaps the gods wish Greeks to be great again. Perhaps a new Alexander will take up the sword. Bring order where there is chaos. Remake the world of men to a better plan. Perhaps.
Okay, so here we are, a nice little introduction to get us on our way. Welcome to RIS. This mod is made to provide players with a far more challenging and immersive game. Some cities spawn garrisons when under siege. AI factions receive extra income and upgraded armies. That's true. Most factions start with negative income. Cities provide less income and armies cost more than with vanilla. Take your soldiers and conquer. Yeah, be wary of that. You know, don't go out blitzing, because there is an anti-snowballing script in this, if you like. And yeah, you can find yourself pretty stretched. Farms, mines and elite tax buildings provide the most income. I'll tell you about elite tax, elite tax building once we go into a settlement. Recruitment in cities requires colonies and recruitment buildings. So obviously you build your colony first, and then you build your barracks and stables and practice ranges after that. Rome wasn't built in a day. Defeats are only setbacks. Good luck, General. Yeah, sure. Okay then, now then. Where's the music? Did I turn the music off? Hold on a minute. Yeah, let's bring you up a bit. 20. $25 maybe. Alright. Bring you up a bit, 50 maybe. speech and effects, not too worried about them. Alright, yeah, you can turn it up down, suit yourself I suppose, on your through your headphones or your computer or whatever. But anyway, if anybody thinks that's a bit loud or not loud enough, give us a shout. Return to the game. Okay, so alright, we've already read that at the beginning. Let's have a look at a faction. Alexander of Epirus, 3-star gen. That's good for me. 1 influence, 1 management. Okay. No, we won't be holding 100, but we won't go for that. Our allies are the Aetolians, trade partners, and our enemies are Antigonids and the rebels. Okay. Turn income's all there. Nothing great at the minute, we're at the start, but we're going straight into red. I don't know if this has much bearing in this mod, to be honest, because I've never tested it. Let's leave it on halfway and see what happens, if I notice any difference. Family tree. Alright, so we have Alexander of Epirus. Pyrrhus is already dead. His older brother Ptolemaeus, he's already dead as well. His wife is Olympias, age 27, 3 children. Phatia, age 2, Pyrrhus 1, and Ptolemaeus, well, it should be Ptolemaeus II, I suppose, after his uncle, has just been born. Helenus' wife is Nicopolis, age 22, got a daughter Antigone, aged 5. Alright then. He hasn't got any command stars though. Okay, let's have a look at our settlements. Population growth is down there, public order's good, turn income 841, Larstown, what was that in Brachia? Corkia, population 1%. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the population at this moment in time at the start. We want to keep our income going. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn that down a bit, it's a wee bit loud for me. Right, that seems a bit better. Right then, where was I? We're in here, aren't we? Yeah, I'm not going to bother too much. As long as the public order's okay, I want to make as much as I can and turn over to try and balance the books, because we're going into the red right away to the tune of over 4,000, as you can see. And we'll put up some buildings here and there, see what I need, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, Alexander, the only one that's got a follower. He's got a poet, +1 influence. And we have Marcius, a spy, and Otesian, who is a diplomat. Both get 3 experiences there, so that'll do it. Right then, let's first of all have a look at our situation. Let's start with our settlements. Right then, so I'm going to whack the taxes up to very high. Now this is not the way everybody plays, but I mean, when needs must you do, and that's what I'm about to get done. Simple as that. Now we've got a trader, land clearance, and some roads on a bloody island. Terrific. So what I'm going to build in here is something inexpensive. Now the population's at 0, so what have these shrines got here? I think it's Aphrodite's, is this one? Ah, there we go, population growth. So we'll get that put in there. Public order's a bit on the low side, but once that's built it should be okay. And I mean, we've only got 1 unit of a contestai in there. Right, moving on to Phoenike. Cleonymus is in there. He's cool. He's 60. Jeez, oh. And a unit of Uzanoi. And their upkeep is crikey nearly 1,000. Alright. Let's look at what else is in the other settlements first before we do anything rash. Right, the tax is getting bumped up in here. And they've got a trader and land clearance as well, so we'll give them Aphrodite. It's pretty cheap, and that'll help with the population growth, which is at 0 at the minute. I mean, population growth is important, don't get me wrong, I'm not dismissing it, but at the moment my aim is to get our finances balanced, and we need to take a couple of settlements to do that. Then we can start looking at everything else afterwards. So maybe about 8 or 10 turns before we start dropping taxes to get the population growth, but it will naturally increase a little bit as we progress. Oh, yeah, elite tax building now. It's this is a temporary measure at the minute. It's a temporary fix. I think it's just to help players with who start with small factions. Now it costs 3,000 to have this built, and it takes 3 turns. So you're looking at a 500. There's a 500 denarii return on that once it's built per turn. So it'll take 6 turns before you recoup that 3 grand. So that's why I'm not building that. I'm going to use that on troops. Well, if I've got that much left by the time we're finished building. So we'll leave that as is at the moment, and we'll move on to Passaron. They've got an oracle of the Donna. Experienced the troops there, plus 20 income, trade income. Alright, public orders okay, pretty high. Population growth at plus 0.5, but again the taxes are getting whacked up here. And right, so we've got some Javkav there and some Uzanoi again, so that's just those 2 units costing us an upkeep 2 grand near enough. So one of them's going to go, so we'll get rid of one of them. I need at least one of the others. They're decent, because we haven't got a big army, have we? We'll disband them. That'll help the population a little bit, and it'll help our economy. And what I'm going to do actually is, he's 60, let's get him out of there along with these. We'll need both of them. We'll send them down there. Alright, fair bit of public disorder, 50%. So what we'll do is we'll send this unit of Javkav, because we're going to be attacking some settlements to begin with, so these will be more useful as garrison. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, 75%. We'll get away with that. Once the shrine's built, I think that should be fine. What we got in here? Alright, I've looked at that already, so we really need to let's go with land clearance, because that gives us population growth and a tax income of 8%, so we'll have that in there. Moving on to Ambracia, we've got 3 units, 4 counting that and 5 with a Cleomine, what's the name again? Cleonymus. Alright, didn't try and remember that. Alright, so again, they're already minus 5% pop in pop growth, so it ain't going to matter to them much more than that. 125%, that's going to drop. So what we'll put in here, it's only 100 between these. We'll put that in there. It takes 2 turns. We'll have to drop their taxes probably to take these troops out, and let's see what we can recruit with the money we've got left. Not a lot. Not much. No, they cost the same. Upkeep 874. Upkeep 835. Alright, Thureophoroi, there's not a lot of difference in their stats actually. 36 defense, 13 morale, 13 melee, 22 defense skill, 35 defense for them, but they've got missiles, so we'll go with the Thureophoroi and we'll take whatever we can get after that. Contestai, Greek archers, that's for low, really. Crikey. Alright then, not to worry, we just need to get on with it, won't we? Okay, where's our spy? We'll send him. Now we ain't going to attack this rebel settlement here. The Aetolians are got their settlements all along the Bay of Corinth here, and although they're our allies, we take that settlement, we'll border with them, then they'll soon backstab us. So we'll leave that there as a buffer. They can take it, gives us a bit of time to get our finances in order and get some troops recruited, hopefully. See how that goes. So we'll send a spy over here. And we've got another settlement here, Lamia. What's the nearest to them? We're at war with the Antigonus, so I ain't too worried about that. Boeotians, alright. So we'll leave that there as a buffer for now. So he's taking that bit costly, I think. What have we got in here? Let's have a look. 100% chance, in you go. And they've got 1 unit of Greek hoplites. Okay then. That's fine. So that's what we're going to go and attack that settlement. We'll get 3 close together. So if we take these 3 out quite quickly, we should have a good chance of getting our finances into a positive position. I think might even do it with 2, because yeah, we'll see how it goes when we get there. Right, where's the diplomat? Let's get you on the road. No point going to them, they've got trade and alliance with them already. Let's try the Boeotians, see what they give us. Alright, so we'll go for trade rights, map information, we'll offer them that. We'll ask for 500, because I doubt they'll give us any more. I know from testing this and other factions it don't work at anything higher. Let's see.
A most generous proposal.
So it is, and you've got it. Alright, so that's a good start. Athens there, that'll do, we'll send you over there next. This ship, we don't need this ship. 400 a ton for something we don't really need right now. So we'll get rid of that. So between the Uzunoi and that ship, that's 1500 a ton we're saying, so that's handy. And next move is to get Alexander out of here with his army. We'll leave the settlement empty. I think it should be okay. If push comes to shove, we can always send Cleomine Morse in there. Let's see, 70%. Nah, we'll get away with that for a turn. That'll be fine. Right, let's go for it. End turn it is. Okay, let's start with our diplomat and we'll get him down here to Athens. Again, trade rights, map information. No, not a regular tribute. Single payment. We need cash now, look. Not doing too bad there.
A most generous proposal.
And it surely is. And we'll send him. Who's next? Antigone's settlement I know is here, so we're heading for the Cain over here. There we go. That'll do it. War declared between the Boeotians and the Aetolians. Well, that's pretty good. They're our allies. So let's see how that goes. Recruitment, construction, yeah, that's good, the shrines are done. And we're losing it just over 1800. Okay, that's fine. Next move is bring you to there. Alright, we only need one ladder because there's only that one unit in there, so that will do it. And then we'll get this unit of Thureophoroi out. Still 170, we'll be fine. They're okay. Can't quite see that one, but they look alright. 85% still. 90% there. Alright. Alright. We're doing okay. Let's move on. End turn. Right. Right. Let's get you up to join Alexander. And then we'll go and attack that settlement. Alright. Ceasefire from Bithynia and the Seleucids, Tylus and Odrysians don't affect us. Alright. Contestai recruited. Right. Land clearance is done. There we go. How are we? Nearly 4,000. Want you out of there and up to this settlement here, and then we want you out and down here, but still 70%. We'll wait till those archers, we'll wait till we get him in there first, because definitely have problems there if we take him out of there, that's for sure. Where is my diplomat again? Is that him there? Alright, let's go and have a word with these guys. Trade rights, map information, single payment, 500. Just make sure we get it.
A most generous proposal.
Don't you might say that. Okay, so we bring you down here, and then we're looking for Sparta. And there you go. Now I might go for an alliance with them actually. Can get a little bit more money out of them. Okay, let's go and try and take this settlement. Only one unit in the way. Now I know it's a bit overkill sending this whole army in there, but it's all about self-preservation here. We try to not lose too many troops, because we're going to need them all before we can start getting more recruitment. Okay, now then, just double check. Right, the square's up on the right. We don't want to be losing too many. Try and get a ladder up in those walls, so we'll take you off them actually. And we'll put the Bitsetaroi on him, I think. Let's see if we can pick them up. Oh, wait a minute. Quite a lift to pikes. There we go. Silly me. And we'll put them in the biggest, where the biggest space is, I think. There. And then put you there. You there for now. We don't need all these. Go about it the right way. Just bring them up. Like so. Okay. Let's hit her right. Do your stuff. Get up that wall. Okay, so we lost one.
The ladders are in place and our men are now attacking. Against courage, what use our walls?
Get up here.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Okay, let's get the Theriopheroi in. And you guys. And we'll send you up there. And we'll get Fitzheteroi up here. Need a general in, of course, for that little bit of a morale boost. And then we'll go around here, get our Fitzheteroi around to about here for now. Who's an eye there? So General, bring you up. Okay. Let's see if we can get you sort of like a slight angle like so. Bring you a bit closer there. And they should start throwing. There they go. Got a response, that's what I wanted. Let's get a general up here. We won't need them. Take them off fire at will because they won't fire, that's for sure. I don't attack them, I want you to throw. Where are you going? And again. And I think they've got one more, maybe two. Let's go, in you go, boys. Let's give a war cry. Not a war cry, a rally call. There they go. In you go. Finish them off. Come on.
Gods be praised. This victory is surely their work, not that of mortals like us.
Oh, 4 casualties. That'll do for me, and get one of them healed, one of the hits set right. That'll do fine. Well, like I say, cool. Loading bar's taking a little bit of time. Unusual. I don't really have it that long. Never mind. Alright then, again, gain 374, dispersed 22,000 rather, amongst the other settlements. Well, we've only got Ambrak here with a general in, but no, I'm going to exterminate. We want the money. I want to try and get this down as quick as I can, so exterminate. Make a difference right away. Destroy this and take in the recruitment. 1600 for that. And there we are, but we're going to lose 1800 in the next turn. So I can't hang about. What have they got in here? Nothing much. We'll send you. We'll go in here. Slingers, hoplites, and Amienus. 4-star general. Alright, decisions. I think we'll go with this one first. And 1.5, 155%. I'll probably have to drop the taxes down there because we'll send Cleonimus with this army, I think. Should do the job. Maybe leave them behind. We'll see. Can they even reach there actually? No, they can't. But we're still okay here. taxes up to very high in that instance then. Right, where's my diplomat? Has he still got movement? No, he hasn't. Right. Okay. Aetolian League have broken their alliance with us. Alright, I wonder why I did that. Oh, there we go. They declared alliance with the Antigonans, you backstabbing bastards. Oh, we'll have you for that. Right, and okay, fair enough. That's your game. Okay. I don't think we'll worry about that. We know that we're in minus, so let's see what we can do with Athens. Alright, let's have a word with him. Right, we'll get trade rights, map information, alliance. Single payment, let's see if we can get 1,000 out of them.
A most generous proposal.
Oh, I think so as well, but we wouldn't have got any more anyway. Right, we can send you on your way. I don't know if we can get around these blasted cities. Right, let's bring you up here. We may well need you for something else. Alliance announced. Right, so that could be handy on Sparta on my side. I don't know how, but maybe they'll keep the Antigonus occupied down here, the Peloponnese. Okay. Alright, we're going to need a couple of ladders because this got slingers here. And if those slingers are up the wall, then we'll need to try and distract them with one ladder and then attack them with the other one. Seems like a plan to me. Don't know, I should send you as well. I don't think we need them, but you never know. Oh, don't matter, drop the taxes down. I want to take this, move on. Okay, so I think we can get Helenus out of there and put him into a bracket. More useful. There we go. They're okay still. Looking fine. Right, let's see if we can take a settlement. Okay, who's at war? Rhodes and Antigonus, alright. They've broken their alliance with Athens and Boeotian League. And Pontus, Cappadocia. Oh, Aetolians are now allies with Athens as well. Looks like they might gang up on us. Ah, dear me. End of turn report. Not worried about that. We'll look at that later. We've got more important things to deal with. I like taking this bloody settlement. Let's go for it. Okay, so well, you get 3 stars now. I'm sure you had 4. I'll get bronze experience, no upgrades.
Victory is near at hand. If all do their duty, it will be our victory. Bend your backs to your tasks, and all will be well. Await my orders.
Now then. Okay, so we'll put the Thureophoroi to there. I'll take you off. I'm going to put the Uzanoi on these, I think. And we'll send you down this end. Now if it's the slingers that are up on the wall, hopefully they'll be guarding that gate, because if I bring our main troops, let's bring them back a bit just in case they are up there. Okay. We want to try and distract them, so hope if they are up on the walls, keep our general here as well. This could attract the attention of the AI, of course. Then these guys can get them. If they're up on that end there, then let's just bring them back a little bit. And bring you back a little bit. Hopefully they're out of range of them slingers. When they're not up on that wall, they're up there. You get in there. Oh, they're not up on the wall. What's going on? Oh, here they are down there. Oh, that's a strange one. Didn't expect that. I thought at least one of the units would be up on the walls. Right, speed them up a little bit. So where's that? Oh yeah, right then. So their hoplites are in the square. And there's our general there. Get these guys up here quick. That's good. Good, good, good. Where's our general? Let's get him down here. He'll come back. Wrong one. General. See if we can get you in and get him. Oh no, hold on a minute. Because the gateway will shoot our general. Otherwise. And the gateway might take care of them for us. Oh look, they're on the run. Oh, I didn't want that. Damn you. That was bad by me, that was. I should have done better. I picked up the wrong unit, or else we could have had them. Uh-oh. Just wait there. You wait there. For now. Let's get you in. And you in. You guys down. Where did they go? They all run back. Ah, they're all in the square. Alright, never mind. We need to go about it the hard way. Push on into them. Let's get you around this way. Right, get you down this way. Bloody pathfinding. Can't send them where I want to send them. Get our general around here as well, I think. Right, take out them slingers, General. Now get back over there before these guys turn up.
Orders completed, Commander. Orders completed, Commander. The gods have filled the
Alright, let's get their general sorted. Took a few casualties, unfortunately, though. More than I wanted to.
It is time to press the attack.
Come take him. Now go and get them. They're ready to break already anyway, so you go and finish them off. There he goes. Is that them all dead? Oh, one guy over here, what's this? A slinger! Alright, General, your turn. You go and get him. I'll let the General have him.
Gods be praised. This victory surely their work, not that of mortals like us.
74. Get 11 back, so 63. We'll have to accept that. Nothing else I can do, is there? I was hoping for less than that. I was hoping around about under 50. Okay, exterminate, and there we go. Destroy this building here. That'll do for now, I think. Put your taxes up, like so. Well, we can retrain all these, but not replenish them, so what are they getting? Blacksmith. Yeah, I'll think about that one, see how much this is going to cost. Not him anyway, he's too old. $36, $63, $48, 38, 66, about 250. Have all them retrained. I'm not going to bother. Oh, 17. Okay then. There we go. And then we'll maybe get Alexander in there and get him done as well, actually. Right, well I think I'll call it a day there. Nice little run. I was a wee bit deliberate about everything I did. I won't make any apologies for that, because I play the way I want to play, and when needs must, you do what you have to do. And well, we'll go to minus 214 coming off, so we've got just over 2,000 is where I wanted to be. I thought it might take 3 settlements. We'll take that one next in the next episode. But for now, we'll leave it as it is. So thank you for watching. Hope you come back and watch some more. And Well, it's a good start, isn't it? Alright, cheers. See you then.